What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. In yesterday's episode, we won our first game comprehensively with the team that you see on screen now. What I did was play a few more games with this team, maybe only one more game. I wasn't particularly enjoying the formation. I used this formation just to fit some new players in that I had never used before, and yeah, I didn't really like it, so I changed out of it pretty swiftly. Quite a long video today, 15 or so minutes of post-com, then we go live as I make some team changes and just talk about the account a little bit and talk about the future of the series on YouTube and what I've been doing wrong a little bit recently, because I've been making a lot of huge mistakes where I've been basically spending too much time doing things on stream and then showing you guys the highlights, and I didn't want to do that, so we'll talk about that a little bit later. In the meantime, I have got some comments, of course. I'm looking for comments here. There's no comments here. They're up here. Got some comments from the chat. I feel like I haven't really done like a proper like Q&A in the comments for a while, but I also do feel like a lot of the comments are just the same comments that are just not relevant to the game anymore. You know, I get people asking the same questions that they were asking in the first month or the first 2 months of the series. So with that in mind, the first comment is from Mohammed Abdallah. Says, hey Nep, do you think there should be a way to qualify into the weekend league while it's active? Because some people can't play until the weekend. And that had nearly 300 thumbs up. And my answer to that is, there is a way to qualify for the weekend league whilst the weekend league is active, and that's through divisions. We are very deep into FIFA now, you know. We are getting to the end kind of cycle of FIFA. We get team of the season, footies, the MLS All-Stars, maybe one more promotion from EA, and then the FIFA 17 will die out, and there'll be about a 4 to 6 week period where there will be videos of FIFA 18 predictions and things like that before FIFA 18 is released. If you're not into Division 2 or Division 1 by now, this late in FIFA, you are not good enough like to play a weekend league. It's just that true, that simple. You had more than enough time to move up the divisions. It theoretically gets easier as the year goes on to get through to Division 1 because more people get up there, so matchmaking is just a little easier as time goes on because more players get up there. And it's also much easier to do it during the weekend league because all the usual Division 1 and 2 players are playing in the weekend league. So if you don't have time to play until the weekend, you can qualify through divisions. The next comment was from Jogers6. Says, Albert Einstein says, insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. Nep doing these EPL SBCs expecting a team of the season. Love your content, keep up the great work. Before this video, of course. Yeah, man. Those SBCs just got me hooked. They've got me hooked. You know, it's the potential of getting something worth a lot for a little bit, and I feel like I enjoy that kind of buzz of, oh, I've got to walk out, oh, it's blue, oh, it's not blue. Like I enjoy that buzz. I did quite a lot of the EPL ones. I spent quite a lot of coins on it altogether, maybe like 200,000 to 300,000 coins, and in the end, I actually got players worth more than the amount of money that I spent. I got Heung-min Son, Alderweireld, as I disconnect from a game there, Alderweireld and Keane. So I actually got more for my money than what I paid for the packs. Of course, I can't sell those items, and they're not specifically, like, the Son was kind of a bittersweet because I had the 89 that I was more than happy with. Keane was quite good, and Alderweireld, although he is a decent defender, wasn't someone that I was particularly planning on buying. So there's that. And then for the Bundesliga ones, well, you'll see those throughout the coming days. Bert Tomlinson says, well, looks like my investments didn't pay out as Alaba isn't in team of the season. He isn't in team of the season, but that doesn't mean that his price will go down. Because he is still one of the best left backs in the division, it will at least hold his price. And I checked the price of Alaba, it didn't go down. If you bought Alaba's for, I showed you guys buying Alaba's for like 30, 31,000, he is still 31,000. So you sell them late at night when there's less items on the market, you can get 32, maybe 33,000 for him. You can make your money back without even losing tax. Boom, problem solved. The Iron Robbens, who of course is in team of the season, they've already risen. I bought lots at 22,000 and sold them at 25,000. I bought 6 more at 25,000. They're already up to 28,000, and I expect that they'll go up to 33, 35,000, which around the 32, 33k mark is probably when I'll try and cash out and just make like, you know, 6,000, 7,000 coins a card after tax. But I feel like, and we'll talk about this a lot more in tomorrow's video, I feel like I'm ready to just stop caring about the investing, just buy some players, build an absolute power team, and start again. But we'll talk about that a lot more in tomorrow's video. Tobe Skills says, hey Nep, what's your thoughts on EA making it easier to search for a specific version of a player? For example, just search for 90 Son and not all his other special cards. Keep up the good work. Yeah, you know, they've made some huge changes this year. We can now search for special cards. They changed the fact that you can search for different positions. Like, you remember position modifiers? You used to just have to filter through to find the one you want. Well, now you can search for the specific version that you want. They changed the fact that you can search for untradables ahead of tradables. I don't know why we can't search for rares over commons or a rating over a color card. Like, why not allow me to search for all 75 rated rare cards? Why not? Man, this cough just won't go. I don't know why they don't put that in the game. It can't be something hard to put into the game, and it surely can't be something that will disrupt the game in any way. I don't know why it's not in there. And yeah, in terms of these SBCs that I'm doing a lot of, and a lot of people are doing a lot of, it's really difficult to get the rare gold cards for the cheapest price because of how many commons are there for similar prices. It's just silly. It's just silly from EA. They need to up that. Jack O'Connor says, hey Nep, if you play FIFA every Saturday night, when do you crack open a cold one with the boys? Typically not often, because I'm not really one with the boys kind of person. I'm a family man, and a lot of my friends are met and are good friends from the internet. A lot of my real life friends I don't particularly see anymore. A lot of that is due to my fault for investing so much of my life into YouTube and entertainment. But I stopped kind of going out, like kind of clubbing and for beers with the boys and so on and so forth at a young, like mid-20s. And now I will happily, you know, have a social drink with my YouTube friends. And they are friends, you know, they're like, some are acquaintances and colleagues, but a lot of the YouTube personnel are friends. You know, A and I Skills, Bates and Fangs, a lot of the sidemen I would consider good friends, specifically Josh and Simon. Tobe Jizzle, I would consider those guys very good friends. Cal Freezy, Tobias Gaming, would consider friends. Capgun Tom, I would consider a friend. KSI, I would consider a good friend. Like, you know, I've got a lot of actual friends in the industry that I very much enjoy a cold one with at the gaming events where we meet up. But much like me with those guys as well, they also don't really have the time to just go out and just have a beer with the lads, because this job is demanding on time. It's not the most physically demanding, but mentally and time-wise, it is very, very demanding. Yeah, there's the answer to that question. L Kennedy 111 says, hey Nep, I just finished exams, so now I can have fun with FIFA and stuff. Recently I've been playing a bit more FIFA Mobile, and I was wondering if EA could incorporate a plan system into the next game like they have in FIFA Mobile. I'm not saying this is a good or bad opinion, but I would love to hear your opinion. Well, they kind of have plans by the way of SBCs, but yeah, there's a lot on FIFA Mobile that I really, really like, that I wish EA would implement into FIFA Ultimate Team. Maybe we'll see a bit more of it next year, maybe we won't, who knows. But FIFA Mobile has a lot of cool features, but what you got to remember is FIFA Mobile is a game that is solely reliant on microtransactions. It's free to download, free to play, and they have so much more in the game like that because it captures the attention of people who want those things that then need to buy, you know, like it's right now they've got like 100 rated players out for their attack mode, or versus mode as it's called now, and to get those 100 rated players you have to initially win like the 90 rated player, and then each time you play versus mode and are successful, you get tokens and trophies and stuff that go towards getting the 91, and then you get the 91, and then you have to build up to get the 92, and eventually you'll have yourself a 100 rated player, but it takes a lot of time. You can of course speed up the processes of a lot of the stuff in FIFA Mobile by purchasing packs and bundles. So with that, EA don't need to do that because they already, or you already pay for the game initially with FIFA, whereas FIFA Mobile you don't, and then the promos that they have by way of the packs and stuff that they have for their own game are enough for the microtransactions or the purchases. So FIFA Mobile, they need more content to keep people paying into the game, whereas FIFA Ultimate Team doesn't. So I'm not sure how much of it you'll see cross over from FIFA Mobile onto FIFA Ultimate Team. Saints for Life says, Yo, I remember you saying something about it being cheaper to discard all your bronzes and buy common golds instead of the bronze to silver upgrades, but I forgot why and I can't work it out myself. So if you wouldn't mind going over it again, would much appreciated. Thanks and love the content. So, before Team of the Season, and this is going to be important because actually the math has changed a little bit. Before Team of the Season, 11 gold cards would cost you around 3,500 coins because you could get them on open bid for 300 coins. It was very easy to do that. So 3,500 on average, 3,300 realistically is what you could get them for. 3,300 coins for 11 gold cards to put in the upgrade to get the 2 rare golds. That's how much it cost. To get 11 gold cards would require 44 silver cards because you need to put 4 silvers in the upgrade that will give you 3 commons. You need to do that 4 times to get the 11 gold cards, and then you'd have to hope that those 11 out of those, or 11 of those 12 would be enough to, this cough just won't go, my god, would be enough to give you enough chemistry to create the 2 golds without having to do it again. And to get the 44 silvers, it requires you 242 bronzes. Now, an average discard price of 18 coins, which I think is fair, but even if you use the higher rated ones and went up to 19 or 20 coins, it would be even more. An average discard price, you could discard those same 242 bronzes for 4,356 coins. So by discarding the bronzes and then buying the golds, you would be saving yourself 1,000 coins. Now, because of these upgrades, you have to pay around 4,500 coins for 11 gold cards, and it's 4,300 coins for the discard value, or a little bit more than 4,300 coins. Also, now because of these upgrades, there are so many Team of the Seasons that are silver anyway, or that are gold with a silver base card, or that are shiny with a common base card, that actually not only is it cheaper now to use bronze and turn them into silver and turn them into gold and turn them into the better golds and then use those for the Bundesliga Prime pack, it is also gives you a much higher chance of packing more cards. Because if you buy the golds, you just buy the golds, you upgrade, you get the shiny golds. And in fact, it's actually more beneficial. The most efficient thing now is to just buy the 11 rare golds. You can buy them for, I would say on average, 900 coins. So you're looking at 10,000 coins to complete that pack. From that pack, you get 3 rares and 9 commons. So you basically get, give or take, 5 extra rares per per time. So you only ever need to buy pretty much 6 a time. So it costs you about 6,000 coins per pack to do the upgrades if you buy the shinies. So in terms of doing the common upgrade pack, it is more efficient now to use your bronzes and grind. It's not necessarily more time efficient, but it's more cost efficient to use the bronzes, go to the silvers, go to the golds, go to the better golds, if you're going for the 3 upgrade and the 2 upgrade pack. If, however, you're going for the Bundesliga Premium upgrade pack, it is now more cost efficient and more time efficient to buy the shiny golds. So the market changes with what SBCs are out and such. So that is the answer to that. Now we've got time for one more question. It's a long comment. Ryan Fletcher says, Nep, I want to hear you speak about matchmaking because I feel it screwed me out of Sigurdsson. I am not an amazing player, but I've made the final of the knockout 5 times to come up against a team with 9 Team of the Years and Team of the Seasons along with Purples. Even though I matched them for skill, but my team of all gold except 84 and Altovich, Purple Sun and Ali could not stop these elite teams losing by 1 goal multiple times from 30-meter shots from Team of the Year Messi or Team of the Season Hazard, while any shot I took was stopped by Team of the Season Lloris and Team of the Season Neuer. Having only started in a club in December with so few special cards, I feel I should not be facing teams like this so often in the knockout. I would understand if Foot Champs is at an elite mode, but after 20 games in a day qualifying, only losing in the final, I did not have any more time and I'm very annoyed about not getting Sigurdsson. Sorry for the rambling, Ron, and would love to hear your thoughts. I get your overall picture. What you're saying is, and this goes hand in hand with a lot of what I say, when you're evenly matched against someone, team plays an important factor because the team can be decisive. Human error and AI error are obviously going to be part of the problem, but also the team is going to factor in. When you play someone that's way outside of your skill level or above or below, team isn't that important. So yeah, I see what you're saying. The only thing I would say is that matchmaking is not that specific to the point where you're going to get someone exactly on your level every single time. Out of those 5 finals that you made, it might have been a situation where 3 of those guys were just better than you, and it might have been a situation where 2 of those guys were worse than you and their team carried them. But overall, even though I don't necessarily, I see what you're saying as a whole picture, and I don't necessarily think that you would be unlucky enough to find 5 perfectly even matches players against you because the matchmaking isn't that great. I do feel like EA do need to be far more transparent with matchmaking and how things work, because they just aren't right now. But anyway, guys, this is the end of the postcom. Let's go live. So guys, after some FUT Champions games, I think we're 5-2 with that one disconnect. Really frustrated with that disconnect. It was 0-0, which means I could have won it, I could have lost it. But you know, like how you can just feel how the game's going. Like I'd already created a few opportunities. I felt like I had the superior team. I felt like I was the better player, and then we get that DC loss. But 5-2, in terms of what that does for the month, for us, I think that sets me where I want to be monthly. So, yeah, I mean, I'm in a good spot monthly. I wouldn't mind getting up to Gold 1, so 9 more wins. But I'm not going to force myself to play to Gold 1 this time around, just because I want to have fun with FIFA and next weekend take it serious again. So this is where we're at. You would have seen me sell on some of those cards from the Eredivisie. I sold 2 more on there, Karsdorp and Jorgensen. I initially wasn't going to sell them, but I made so much coins on each card, I couldn't not. And the feeling I have is that on Sunday when everyone's done with FUT Champs, they're going to dump these cards again and I'm going to pick them up for cheaper. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go and get a spreadsheet and write down what I bought them for, what I sold them for, and then what I buy them back for again at the end of the month. So we're back up to 2.4 million coins. There are a considerable number of Bundesliga players that I'm very interested in getting. The first player that I'm interested in getting is Kruse. He would make a great midfielder, and he's going for relatively cheap right now at about 66,000 coins. He might end up coming down. I don't know if he will, because his card is so good. You know, 4-star, 3-star, high, medium, 5'11". Really, I'm just gonna take him. I feel like this is such a good deal for a card that I could see myself using a lot because of how many stats he's got. You know, I throw an engine card on him and boom. Or even maybe a marksman or the one that boosts pace, passing and physical. Because for me, he's actually going to play in the centre of midfield and not as a striker. I feel like he's got real good kind of capabilities to play as a centre midfielder. One of the other players that I was really looking, is he 60? God damn it, if I'd have waited 10 seconds, I would have got one for cheaper. Watch, there'll be like 3 on the market now, knowing my luck. So, one of the other players that I really wanted was Lars Stindl. And unfortunately, his price range is so low that there are no team of the seasons of him on the market. His card is ridiculous, and I would want to play him and Kruse together in the centre of the park. So if we go the minimum buy now to like say 50k, as you can see, there might be, so there's a few here, that's it. So there's no Lars Stindl team of the season on the market. And the problem with it is, guys, because I wouldn't mind using him in Weekend League right now, the problem with it is that his max price range is 100k. Yet he has stats of a player that should be worth like 300, 400k. So it might be something that I end up trying to snipe, or hopefully something that we end up packing. So Stindl is one of those players that I definitely wanted to pick up. Another one of the players that I definitely wanted to pick up was Modeste. And unfortunately, Modeste is also extinct. And that is because his price range is set at 200k. And he has the stats of a madman. Like, oh, I've just sold another item there. Very nice indeed. As you can see, like, there's just no blues on the market, guys. There's no blues in any special variant of his card. none of them are blue. So we can't do anything with Modest. So Stindl, Kruse and Modest are definitely 3 that I'd be interested in. Plattenhardt, I might get if he comes down a bit. Another player that I quite like the look of, but I would find it hard to fit into a team, was Fabian. I feel like his card is quite good. Where is he? So Fabian's special card. I don't know if it's only his team of the season. Yeah, so he's up to an 88 for a team of the season. He's going for 55k right now. And I feel like, as I say, I feel like his card is quite a good card. 4-star, 4-star, high medium. He's only 5'7", which I'm not overly keen on. But his dribbling, shooting and passing is real good. His physical and pace are real nice. It would just be like very difficult to fit him into a team. And the other player that I really, really like the look of, who isn't that expensive, is Guerrero. And I feel like Guerrero is cheap because people see that shooting and think, I'm not interested in that. However, that shooting, I said to you guys in yesterday's video, you like the new meta is high 80s, low 90s. Well, he's got 87 pace, 89 dribbling, and 86 passing. And then you look at his defending is decent, his physical's decent, his shooting's decent, but his shooting is only 82 because his penalties are like 40 something. His shooting is actually very, very good. Again, one of the biggest problems with him is that he's 5'7". So he's the kind of thing that I might hope that I would pack him in the upgrade packs, and if not that, then potentially wait until his price maybe drops after the weekend. Because as good as a card looks, he's not going to replace my Eden Hazard. That is pretty much for sure, or my Player of the Month Son. There aren't really that many others that I'm super interested that are cheap. I wouldn't mind obviously getting Piszczek. I wouldn't mind Keita. I wouldn't mind Dembele, Lewandowski, or Aubameyang, or Forsberg. Forsberg relatively cheap, but in general those are the dudes that are looking quite good, but are not really like my bag right now. The Premier League player prices still have not come down. In fact, have risen again. Walker's gone up by 10%. Valencia is up to 300k. Keane is up to 120k. Lallana and Herrera are going up. I don't understand the market right now. I just don't get it. However, someone that I am super, super interested in purchasing is EN Robben's special Team of the Season card. And that is because he is good value. He is that 800? No, that's 8 million. He is around 900,000 coins right now, guys. According to Footbin. Look at that, 990, 900, 899, 890. I am so tempted to pick this up for 890 because it's remarkable. It's remarkable. And I could sell it. If it dropped down to 700, 600, who would care? And you know what? Let me just double check that there's not another cheaper one there. At 890, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy Team of the Season EN Robben. If he goes up in value, you know, if he goes up to 1 million or 1.1 million, we're gonna make a couple 100,000 coins on him. Based on all the other player prices, there's no way he's gonna go down in value, or at least by not by much more than maybe 100,000 coins. I'm happy to use this card and take a 100,000 coin loss. We've gone and got Robben. We went and got the midfielder. Now, what that means for me going forwards is, let's see what's sold there. So a huge, huge signing there, guys, with EN Robben. Look at that, 2 more sold there. Again, a little bit of profit on those. I would have shown you just in the earlier stages of the video what we were doing. What that means, I'm currently rocking the 4-4-2. I thought I'd give it a shot. I thought I'd give it a proper shot, you know, a true attempt at how it plays. We're going to throw that Robben in there. You know what we're going to throw up here? We're going to throw up here the Lewandowski that we completed. And then in midfield, it's going to be Kruse. Now, he's only going to get 8 chemistry in midfield. I don't care. I literally don't care. Robben is on 10 chem. All I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to play pretty much Kyle Walker at right back to get it right, basically. Let me see what other Bundesliga special cards I've got. See, I've got to... Oh, I might play... Oh, damn. You know what? I might... That's difficult, isn't it? Because I could play Rudy at centre mid because he's got a decent card. Not, his card isn't amazing, to be fair. Like, look at that. Kruse is just way better. Yeah, so I'll probably do that. That's sad that Rudy won't go in there. What other special cards have we got from the Bundesliga? We've got Leno. maybe there will be some use for Leno. Yeah, I've got Plattenhart. I've got Brooks. I could go and get the 84 Brooks. He's way cheap. I don't really have much here that I would look at. I've got the 81 Fabian there. I mean, we could play Plattenhart at right back. We could play Brooks in at centre back. No, that would lose Kemp. See, the thing that I was thinking of doing was just putting like a Kyle Walker or something here, right? If we go Gold Premier League, I don't think I have Kyle Walker right now. I don't. See, I have Norton. He would pop us up to 100 chemistry. Obviously, I'm not going to use Norton. I would literally rather use Hector Bellerin off chemistry than use Norton. That also links and leaves Keane off chemistry. So getting like Team of the Season Walker would be quite a big thing for this team. Or potentially picking up Lucas Piszczek would be quite good for the team. Then he would only be on 8 chemistry, and Keane, I don't know. I don't know where we're going to go with this, but I can get 100 team chemistry just by converting your man here down to a centre midfielder. I'm hoping that, so the aim is, guys, as I said to you, I think in the last video, what I want to do is start showing more of what I'm doing, which is why I'm here doing this. It might be boring, it might be tedious, it might be not what you want to see, but I want to make sure that you guys on stream are the guys that get to see the things, sorry, on video are the guys that get to see the things I do, not the guys on stream. So we could put Cruiser there down to a centre mid. Now, if I change formation, I can put Robben back at a right forward. Lewandowski can go in the team. You know, I've got options. But this right here, this isn't bad. This isn't bad at all. A couple dudes on 8 chem, one dude on... I can actually get him to 8 chemistry as well. I would need a 10 games with him and a German Premier League manager. Let's see if I have a German manager at all. So there's no German there. Belgian. There's a German manager right there. So there's a German. Let me see if I've got a Premier League. I've got like 4 Premier League manager items. So we put a German Premier League manager together. Then my Premier League side of things is great, and the Bundesliga side of things is good too. We are at 100 chem. He's on 7. Robben and Cruiser will both get to 1 more chem point each, and then Keane and Bellerin on 8 chemistry. And when I can upgrade, I will upgrade, but I think for now, I think tomorrow's video is going to be gameplay of me playing with 95 Robben and that that Cruiser card. And if look at that, there's only 6 on the market, guys. There's no way his price stays this low, not after what happened with the last ones. I am going to have to put chem styles on them. So for Lewandowski, I'm going to put a Hunter chem style on him because I do have one. I have 2 actually. Wow, that's awesome. So we'll throw Hunter on Lewandowski. Lewandowski and Lukaku up front. Who's got the better stats? Wow, look at that. Lukaku just trounces Lewandowski, all ends up. For Ian Robben, I actually think, I was looking at this earlier, I actually think basic on Ian Robben is probably the best thing, just because of the way it boosts a little bit of everything. If you leave him on basic chem style, he goes up to 96 pace, 99 dribbling, 99 shooting, 96 passing, 86 physical. I think basic is great, and he literally does go to 99 in every stat in shooting. He gets 99 acceleration and 94 sprint speed. He goes to 96 passing. The only thing bringing him down is his 88 long passing. And then he's got 99 curve, 99 short passing, 97 free kicks, 99 vision, and 93 crossing. He goes to 99 dribbling. Everything is at 99 except reactions down at 94. He then gets 91 stamina, 92 strength, 86 composure, 86 jumping, and 81 heading. I legitimately feel like basic is the best chem style for this Ian Robben. And then when we look at Cruiser, that's Robert Lewandowski. When we look at Cruiser, of course, I wouldn't mind. I would prefer Stindl here, and Stindl will probably eventually get here. His shooting's already great, especially for a centre midfielder. His dribbling's actually really good as well. It's the sort of thing where I feel like his pace is quite decent. I wonder what his basic is on him as well. So basic on him takes him up to 82 pace, 94 dribbling, 97 shooting, 93 passing, and 87 physical. I don't particularly like that boost on him there. Maestro, I don't want to boost shooting. Engine might be an interesting one. Ooh, yeah, I like Engine. Although I wouldn't mind giving him something with physical. But I don't necessarily... Maybe, is it Deadeye that gives physical and passing? No, Deadeye... Wow, Deadeye would be good for him. Ooh, Marksman, guys, I think is an interesting one. Although for my centre midfielder, I'm going to need to give him passing, and Marksman doesn't help his passing at all. Artist boosts his passing and dribbling. I don't particularly want that. Architect is what I might look at. 97 passing, and the only reason why that's low is because his free kicks are down at 83, 99 strength, 86 jumping, 94 physical in general, 90 dribbling. You know what? I think Architect this might be one of the first time I'm ever going to use the Architect chemistry style. Engine is also very good. If I want to like lose a bit on his physicality, then Engine would be great. Boost that pace right up, his dribbling right up, and his passing right up. In fact, his dribbling and passing become so much better with Engine compared to Architect. But I just feel like I don't know. I might try him. Let me try him with Engine first. Let me try him with Engine first, and then if we're not enjoying him with an Engine chem style, we will throw. Well, this is suggesting me Architect. Do you know what? Let's pop Architect on him. Let's not worry about that pace. So this, guys, is going to be the team for the next few games. More new players that I've never used before. 95 ENQUIRIES Robben. And if his price goes up, like the trend did with all the Premier League players, I'll sell him. He's currently still got one there at 900, one at 899. I got the one at 890. I've still got 1.5 mil in the bank, so if the other cards do come on the market, that will be great. We sold another item. Jimenez went there. Good. I'm getting rid of more of these little investments here. The only other thing that I'll say, guys, is the thing that I'm going to continue to do on stream is the Bundesliga Premium Upgrade. I'm going to invest probably 300,000 coins in the Bundesliga Premium Upgrade, simply because there are 7 common cards. There are way less golds in this than in the Premier League, and there are far more lower rated team of the seasons that would be easier to pack compared to the Premier League. If you think back to the Premier League, Keane was the only common and 89 was the lowest rated. Well, as I said, there's 7 commons from the Bundesliga, and there are 3 87s, there are 4 88s, there are 2 89s, a 90, there are 4 91s, then a 92, then the big boys. I feel like I'd be able to pack 3 or 4, maybe 5 of these in 300,000 coins worth of packs. And if, for example, someone like what was it, Stindl, who is a 91, if we manage to pack Stindl, that would be great, because he's a common base card. So he's a 91, incredible team of the season, but he counts as a common. So you actually have a better chance of packing him in this Bundesliga upgrade than anywhere else, because there are 9 commons and only 3 rares in it. So I am going to do these on stream just because it takes a lot of time, but I'll clip anything and put it into the video if I get anything. So this, guys, is going to be the end of the video for today. We've got some good gameplay. I went and bought an ENQUIRIES Robben. I showed you the sales that we had, and I've still got 1.5 mil coins in the bank. I am feeling good right now, guys. This account is finally starting to shape up and take some true direction. You know, we used those Eredivisie players in the games today. I was happy to use them, and I tell you what, dudes, I probably made about 70 to 100,000 coins off of those. So I was also happy to sell them on, get some coins, get some profit, and move swiftly on. They're going to pay for 100,000 coins worth of the Bundesliga upgrade packs today. Can't complain about that. This is going to be the end of the video, though, dudes. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.